सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरु साईनाथ महाराज की जय. Om. I bow down to Sai, the compassionate one who loves his devotees, the abode of mercy. Your darshan releases the devotees from fear of this world by removing their difficulties. Remembering your feet, Brahmins come from well-known tirthas and recite the Gayatri mantra and read religious books. Bow to the kind Sai, who is the abode of mercy and who is affectionate towards his devotees. By his mere darshan, he does away with the fear of this bhava and destroys their calamities. He was the first Nirgun, which is formless, but on account of the devotion of his bhaktas, he was obliged to take a form. To give liberation, self-realization to the bhaktas is the mission of saints, and for Sai, the chief of them, this mission is inevitable. Eagerness to hear the words from Sai's lips made the devotees delirious. Each word became stamped upon their minds and they realized the truth contained in them. If a devotee overcome by calamities prays to Sainath, thus his mind will be calmed and he alone will be the giver of peace. Sai knows fully the desire of his devotees and fulfills the same. Hence they get what they want and are grateful. So we invoke him and prostrate ourselves before him. Forgetting all our faults, let him free us from all anxieties. He who became overcome with calamities remembers and prays to Sai, thus will get his mind calmed and pacified through his grace. This service to the saint in the form of the book was an account of my good Leelas in the past births, which you have received well. O Lord, I am grateful to the fate for this and feel blessed. Says Hemad Pant. He who drinks it will realize Sai's greatness and all pervasiveness. The wish-fulfilling tree of Sai Leelas undoubtedly bears fruits and flowers. One who is fortunate devotee, he alone can reach out to him and pluck them. There lived in Vani, Nasik district, a man named Kakaji. He was a priest of goodness, Sapta Shingri. He was so much moved and overwhelmed with the adverse circumstances and calamities that he lost his peace and became quite restless. Under such circumstances, one evening he went to the temple of a goddess and prayed unto her from the bottom of his heart and invoked her aid to free him from anxiety. The goddess was pleased with his devotion and on the same night appeared in his dream and said to him, "You go to Baba and then your mind will become calm and composed." Kakaji was anxious to know from her who is Baba, but before he could get any explanation, he was awakened. Then he began to think as to who might be that Baba to whom the goddess had asked him to go. After some thinking, he resolved that Baba might be Triambakeshwar, which is Lord Shiva. The saint and God are one. There is absolutely no difference between them. To believe perchance that they are two is duality. Saints are one with God. The more anxious a devotee is for a darshan, the more devout and faithful he is. The greater is the experience of heavenly bliss attained by the best of devotees. The priest was filled with joy to have the companionship of a person like Madhav Rao, which he got unexpectedly. He thought only of his trip to Shirdi. As soon as his vows was fulfilled, they both arrived at Shirdi quickly. No sooner than that they had arrived, they left for Sai's darshan with lot of love and eagerness. The priest bowed at Baba's feet and washed them with his tears. Being filled with happiness at his darshan, he was at peace. Baba had not said a word, nor had he asked any questions regarding to the satisfaction, nor had he given any blessings. The mere darshan had brought about contentment. The priest surrendered to Sai Samartha with full faith and attained his happiness. He forgot his earlier problems. Kakaji stayed for 12 days at Shirdi. His mind settled and he returned to Saptashigri. The time one sees a dream has relevance. It is believed that only dreams that are seen at dawn or early morning come true, otherwise are ineffectual. This is well known, but the dreams regarding Shirdi, whenever they are occurred at whatever time, were fulfilled. This was the invariable experience of the devotees. It is said that a dream which we get in the small hours of the morning generally comes out true in the waking state. This may be so, but regarding Baba's dream, there was no restriction to time. To quote an instance, Baba told Kaka Sahib Dikshit one afternoon to go to Rahata to fetch Kulshan Chand to Shirdi, as he had not seen him since long. Kaka Sahib accordingly took a tonga and went to Rahata. He saw Kushal Chand and gave him Baba's message. Hearing it, Kushal Chand was surprised and said that he was taking a noon nap after meals when Baba appeared in his dream and asked him to come to Shirdi and that he was anxious to go. As he had no horse of his own nearby, he had sent his son to inform Baba. When his son was just out of the village border, Dikshit's tanga turned up. Dikshit then said that he was sent specially to bring him. Then they both went in the tonga back to Shirdi. Kushal Chand saw Baba and was very pleased. Seeing this Leela uh, of Baba, Kushal Chand was very much moved. Once Baba appeared in a dream of a Punjabi Brahmin whose name was Ram Lal and who was a resident of Bombay. The sky, the wind, the sun, the rain, and other deities, due to the power of their grace, whatever knowledge one has of the outward and inward objects, that is known as waking state. When all these senses are at rest, arises the awakening of the subliminal impressions of the waking condition. This takes form of cognition and the person who cognizes. This is the indication of the dream state. His dream was strange. He did not know Baba's form or attributes. He never had a darshan earlier. Come to me, he said. From this appearance, the person looked like a great saint. But who was he and from where? When Ramlal woke up in his deep thoughts, he felt like going, but he did not have address or his whereabouts. But he who calls for darshan, he alone knows how to make arrangements. Then the same afternoon, as he was casually walking along the road, he saw a picture in a shop which startled him. The form that he saw in his dream was exactly the same as this, felt Ramlal. He immediately made enquiries of the shopkeeper. He closely looked at the picture. Who is he and from where? He learned that it was Sai from Shirdi. Ramlal was satisfied. Later he came to know the full details. Ramlal went to Shirdi and stayed near Baba till this Mahasamadhi. This was Baba's wish to fulfill the desires of his devotees by bringing them for darshan and letting them achieve their worldly and spiritual objectives. Hemant surrenders to Sri Sai. I encourage all Baba devotees to read the Sai Sat Charitra every day and so can Baba bless. Baba bless you. Om Sai Ram.